So focus only on the breath. After deep exhalation, do deep inhalation. Inhale as much air as possible. Retain for a significant period of time and consciously exhale. And during all these three activities, observe the breath, quality, quantity, everything. Okay. And at least for this 5-6 minutes, make sure your mind is not wandering anywhere and focusing on the breath and relax your physical body and the mind. So, no tension, only attention. Okay. Through this process, one should relax the mind and also the physical body. And when the mind is quietened, Upanishad mantras recommend that you do dhyanam on the Brahma Tattvam. After understanding what is Brahman through study of the Upanishads. Sarvam khalvidam Brahma tajjalaniti shanta upasita. Shanta upasita. When your mind is calm, quietened, upasita. It's a directorial statement. Do dhyanam, do upasana on Brahman. As what? Idam sarvam khalu. All this, everything around you, verily, is Brahman. And that is given a special name. Nowhere it is found this particular name, only in this Upanishad, in Chandogya Upanishad. Tajjalan. So that supreme principle from which the entire creation emerges is sustained and is dissolved. So when you close your eyes and do dhyanam, imagine you have to start visualizing Brahman as a substratum of everything permeating entire universe. Since it is difficult to comprehend Brahman as Brihattamatvad Brahma, that which is huge, immeasurable, aprameyaha. Upanishad mantras also point out the same supreme consciousness principle. Brahman is equal to consciousness. Prajnanam Brahma as present in your own physical body, which is responsible for all your functions. So, all the functions. So, it's an indirect inference. They're all pointers So when you see all the functions happening within yourself, I'm hearing, I'm seeing, I'm smelling, I'm tasting. Behind that, there is a supreme consciousness principle. So the mantra from Kenopanishad directs you to that substratum for all the actions. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso mano yad vachoha vacham sau pranasya pranaha चक्षुषश्चक्षुः अतिमुच्चधीराः प्रेत्यास्माल्लोकादमृता भवन्ति. Shrotrasya Shrotram. Ear of the ear means what? Ear cannot function without the consciousness principle. You cannot hear anything without Brahman. Similarly, Manaso Mano, the mind cannot think without consciousness. Yadvachoha Vacham. If I'm speaking, I should recognize it is because of consciousness. Vachoha vacham sau pranasya pranaha. Understand the Mula prana, Mukhya pranam plus all the pancha pranas cannot function, cannot even exist without Brahma Tattvam. Chakshushas chakshuhu, eye of the eye. The real seer is the consciousness, so to say. Somewhere else in Bhadaranyaka Upanishad, it is said that without the conscious principle you cannot see, so in a way it is a seer. So Chakshushas chakshuhu atimuchya dhiraha pretyasmal lokad amrita bhavanti. Want to understand this supreme principle, Brahma Tattvam, which is Atma Tattvam, which is pure consciousness as my true nature. The rest are all only seemingly real. Attains jnanam, and after this physical body perishes, pretya small lokat. So once you have done with this innings in the earth, small lokat, amrita bhavanti. What a beautiful mantra it says. Attain immortality while being alive, jivan mukti. While the physical body perishes, you get videha mukti. So wonderful mantra. Remember this at least during this 4 5 minutes. So Bhagavan is now leading us step by step. Attain this oneness with Brahman, Brahma Jnanam. Let's see how Bhagavan takes this forward. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru Mereva Sarvakaryesh Sarvada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parambrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurte Namaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतं वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्ते नमः अपार करुणा सिंधुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम्. Om, all of you chant Em Brahma loudly. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Nimyaistamayhi Vedai Sanga Padakramo Panishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogina यस्यांतं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः. Now let's chant all these 6 slokas remembering the meaning. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswatye Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Shri Bhagavanuvacha तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः ॐ शान्तिः 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 अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः ॐ नारायणः परों व्यक्तात् अण्डमं व्यक्तसम्भवम् अण्डस्यान्तस्त्विमे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी ॐ. So I'll chant shloka number 28, which we learned in lot of detail, and by now you should know the process, how to reach Brahman. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Shubha-shubha-phalairevam Mokshase karma bandhanaihi Sannyasa yoga yuktatma Vimukto mamupaishyasi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the 9th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which is called as Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yoga. Also switch on cameras, many of you not camera on, and study attentively. Are able to understand the message of the 9th chapter so far? What is Bhagavan trying to convey through these shlokas? That first have the right goal. So move away from wrong activities. First of all, people who are not even following proper religion, they are all avaidikam, they are all anadhikari. For them, Bhagavan told, start the process. Start the religious process, as Bhagavan told, niyatam kuru karmatvam, karmajahyohya karmanaha. Somewhere Bhagavan told, niyatam karma kuru. Niyatam karma means what? Niyatam karma means ordained duties. All of us have got ordained duties. So better recognize and start following the ordained duties. And then once you are at least started the process, then Bhagavan categorized into 3 groups. What are they? Manda Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari. For a mature Madhyama Adhikari, it means what? Intermediate person. Bhagavan said, sloka number 22. What is that? Ananyas chintayanto mame janah paryupasate. What is Ananya Bhakti? Today is Saturday. Everywhere, both in US and India. Oh, very important shloka. Huh? Let us all chant now. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate tesham nityabhijuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. So, Ananyas chintayantaha mam. Chintayantaha. So, at least start thinking about Bhagavan as not being different from you in essence. So, how is Bhagavan not different from you? As the very essence of your existence, which is Shuddha Chaitanyam, pure consciousness, Sat Chit Ananda Swarupam. Write down. Sat means existence, absolute existence. Chit means absolute consciousness. Ananda means absolute bliss. Why you are saying absolute? Because anything else in the universe will have something added to it in terms of existence. Right? If I say this paper exists, what will happen? To existence, what is added? Paper is added. Are you getting the point? So you cannot get pure existence anywhere. Pure existence can only be what? Realized or understood by jnanam. Are you getting the point? Similarly, pure jnanam or consciousness, you will not get it because it always got something added to it. It's called upadhi, adjunct. Because if I know something, I know mathematics. Example, right? What is connected with knowledge or consciousness there? Mathematics. So purely, what is pure consciousness? It's called samanya dharmam, samanya karanam. That is pure consciousness. It can be only understood. Vivekam. Then pure bliss. What is pure bliss? We are all feeling happy every now and then. Some people are preparing weekend party. Enjoy. It's feeling always already, releasing the food. Where they want to go, which place they want to eat, feeling happy. Is that anandam? Is it pure bliss? Why it is not pure? Because it is connected with something. Please understand, it is not independent of any entity. That bliss is independent of any matter, can only be understood. So please understand that pure bliss also can be only understood. That is why Jnanam is the only way to understand Satchidananda Swarupam, Prajnanam Brahma, Anando Brahmeti Vyajana. So that is the process Bhagavan started in 22. And here, now see, through all the shlokas, he has taken you to 28. Now write down. Very important. You will not get this anywhere. 22 is the starting of the process. 28 is the culmination of the process. Are you getting? So, you see, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Yejana Paryupasate. That's how he started. Bhagavan started in 22. Here, how is he concluding? Rajendran sir. Vimukto Mam Upaishyasi. You will become one with me. Are you understanding? Anybody is following? Subject matter is quite heavy. 9th chapter, I keep on repeating. Again, huh? You are understanding what I am saying? See, in 22, he said, Ananyas Chintayantaha. Means what? Still, it is only a belief. It is not firm conviction. It is not knowledge. It is not experience. But when you come to 28, how many shlokas? Bhagavan a second. 7 shlokas. Led you through the process and finally said, if you follow, so I'm not going to repeat the process. You all should go and revisit the last 2 classes again and again. It's quite deep or not? And again, it's quite heavy and deep, right? You have to follow that again and again and make sure you internalize that process and by God's grace, hopefully achieve Mamu Paishyasi in this life itself. That is called Jnanam Moksham. So, having said that, so Padavibhaga Anmaya is over for 28. Shubha Shubha Phalaihi means what? Shubhascha Ashubhascha Shubha Shubhaihi. Taihi Phalaihi Shubha Shubha Phalaihi. Sanskrit grammar. Clear, huh? 29 number. No, 29 will start now. 29 will chant today. Okay, 28 is done right. You're all clear? All the words are clear because every word has got lot of depth. Done. Very good. Now let's chant shloka number 29. So when you all hear this process starting from 22 culminating in 28, we'll all have a doubt. Am I eligible? Or only select few eligible for this process of Mam Upaishyasi means what? What is Mam Upaishyasi? Merging with Bhagavan, attaining Bhagavan. Is only select few. Is it only reserved, like reserved compartment? No. Earlier, no, we used to have no reserved compartment, no reservation. It is unreserved or reserved? That's the question. So Bhagavan is going to give the wonderful answer. Who is eligible? Is there any selective criteria Bhagavan is going to employ? Is Bhagavan going to be very partial? Because see, most of the people who are in important positions, what they do, they're very partial to people who are very close, always doing chamchagiri, right? They'll be praising very closely, they'll be saying, you are Indran, you are Chandran, you are great. Also, ಸತೀಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಭಗವಂತನ ಸ್ತುತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಸೇ ಒನ್ ಶುಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಭಗವಾನ್. Only if you do that will you be, eligible. Very important shloka. Every shloka is very important. 9th chapter. So Bhagavan provides the answer to the criteria for. Criteria means who is eligible. Shloka number 29. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Samoham Sarvabhuteshu Name Dveshyosti Na Priyaha Ye Bhajanti Tumam Bhaktya Mayite Teshu Chapyaham.
श्रीभगवानुवाच समोऽहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्.
Very good of us now chant clearly, understanding all the words. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Samoham Sarvabhuteshu Name Dveshyosti Na Priyaha Ye Bhajanti Tumam Bhaktya Mayite Teshu Chapyaham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Oh, when we see people around, some people seemingly happy because from our viewpoint, everybody else is happy. I am the most miserable one. Yes or no? Anybody is saying that I am the happiest person, I am the most comfortable person, I am Aham Purnaha. You always look at us and say, this person is very lucky. See, Bhagavan is specially giving him or her anugraham, blessing. I am the only person chosen for all the problems. You think like that, right? Yes or no? At least sometimes, if not all times, right? Nah. So Bhagavan is saying, I am the same towards all beings. I don't make any distinction or difference between A, B, C, D, anybody. Everybody is equal in front of Bhagavan. Are you getting my point? Everybody, irrespective of gender, religion, caste, creed, country, everybody is the same. In fact, Bhagavan is the real essence of everybody. Yes or no? Without consciousness, can a papishta exist? Suppose a person is doing all kind of criminal activities. Who is there inside? Don't say that Bhagavan is only doing it. Who is inside? Pure consciousness is there within the person or not to do something. Suppose the fellow wants to do a theft. Sir, example, bank robbery. Person not conscious, he cannot do, right? So, as an innermost principle, Bhagavan is same, and also as an external, if you want to say Saguna Brahman, as an external entity, Bhagavan is same towards all beings. That means what? Bhagavan does not make any distinction between somebody what? This person is no near to me. No playing politics. Bhagavan doesn't play politics. Please understand. People play politics with Bhagavan. But Bhagavan doesn't play politics. I understand what I'm saying? Hopefully you're understanding what I'm saying, right? So people use Bhagavan for politics, but Bhagavan doesn't involve in politics. So Bhagavan says, nobody is hateful to me. That means what? Bhagavan will not reject anybody or hate anybody. At the same time, nobody is specially close or specially dear. Okay, so please understand. These are all. I am not saying. Who is saying this? Bhagavan himself is saying, if you have to be the same to everybody, that means what? No preferential treatment. Nah. When you go and have darshan of Bhagavan, you get preferential treatment. If you know somebody, you will get VIP entry in Tirupati. Correct? Special darshan, this. For this Bhagavan who is everywhere, do you need special ticket? You need 1,000 rupees ticket. You need what? Nah, Kalyana Seva. What all you do know in the morning? The morning, no? Suprabhata Seva. You have to do everything. Paramatma Swamiji used to say very clearly, this Bhagavan is always present, ever present, everywhere around you. You are not recognizing. See, Bhagavan is available free of cost. Are you getting the point? So, no special entry, no special ticket, nothing. So, that is why this Bhagavan is very different. Not that Bhagavan with no form in a particular place. Okay, Bhagavan is saying that I am the same to everybody. So, somebody, some time back asked, if Bhagavan is same to everybody, why doesn't Bhagavan give me Brahma Jnanam? Nah. Adhim kudututtume enna? Same to everybody, right? Let Bhagavan come and touch. Or Bhagavan do something remotely also. Nowadays everything is remote, right? You can operate remote, switch on, switch off. Enna? Can? Remote angende from wherever he is. If you think in Vaikuntham, Kailasam, from wherever, let him send a remote, switch on something in my head and let me get Brahma Jnanam. You can ask that question, right? So Bhagavan says, while I am the same to everybody, only people who approach me with devotion and faith and follow the process can reach me. Now there is a problem. Initially you said I am the same to everybody. Suddenly you're putting process, methodology and everything in between. Why? Question is there or not? No, somebody, some of you should have questions. Why Bhagavan himself cannot get into me and give me Brahma Jnanam and so make me ever happy? I told you one story some time back about the milkman. You remember? Anybody remember the story of milkman? Forgotten. So there was a milkman. Poor guy, he was having some 4 cows. He was trying to milk. Okay. And milk the cow and distribute milk to all the people. As usual, what does a typical milkman do? 50% milk, 50% water. He used to mix and give to all the villagers. He got so fed up. So income was not enough. So he went and prayed to Bhagavan. Bhagavan, I'm struggling. I'm so much struggling to make my 2 ends meet just with this, no? This 2, 3 cows and small amount of milk. I'm not able to make my living properly. Can you please bless me? So for some reason, Bhagavan thought, let me give him a chance. Nah. Venkatramani. So he gave him a chance, and Bhagavan appeared and said, what do you want? Said, give me as much of milk as possible so that I can distribute, sell to everybody and make a lot of money. So Bhagavan said, Jim boom, bha, here it is. So one huge river of milk. Infinite means what? It will never get what? Never get emptied. So much of milk was given to this milkman. And LV sir, so very happy. So the person said, fine, let me start. And as he was about to start taking the milk to distribute, he said, Bhagavan, don't go away. Please come, please come, please come, please come. And Bhagavan said, everything is given. What is the no issue? See, my principle is you should add 50% water to all the milk. So if you got so much of milk, so much of water also you create for me. So that I can mix and distribute to everybody. Now look at this person. Okay. Even though all the milk is free, his swabhavam will not change. So a person went and asked for something like that. We do not know really what we want. Please understand. We have to surrender to Bhagavan, follow the process and try to know the supreme truth, and then this knowledge will arise. Acharya Shankara points out a wonderful example. Suppose you are in a place where it's very cold. Now it's winter, right? Almost most places are pretty cold. You need heat. Those days, what they used to do, they light a fire in a place and then they'll sit around it to get away from the cold. Yes or no? Even now you use room heaters, correct? Suppose you are about half a kilometer away from the fire and you are sitting there. The fire is supposed to give heat and make sure you don't freeze to death, correct? Why don't you say that fire is there, it is giving comfort to all the people close by. Let that fire also give me comfort. Are you getting the point? Can the fire which is so far away give you the heat when you are very, very far? What you should do? What should you do to get the heat, which is the nature of the fire? You have to go near. Yes or no? You have to go near the fire. Even though, does fire distinguish if this person is from this country, this gender, this thing? I will not give heat. Is it saying that? It's saying. It's not saying, right? Anybody who comes near will get the heat. Similarly, Bhagavan is saying, that is a wonderful example. Whoever makes the effort to come near me will merge with me. I have no differentiation. So those who worship me, and worship doesn't mean only offering puja. When you come to Vedanta, what is the worship? What is the yajna? When you come to Vedanta, jnana yajna, nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate. So after going through initial phase of karma, upasana, and chitta shuddhi and everything, start the process of studying Vedanta Shastra systematically. That is the worship. Somewhere else Bhagavan has told, study of Vedanta Shastra is the highest worship. People don't understand that. Studying Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad with a lot of sincere devotion, traditionally, systematically, is the highest worship. So, from that standpoint, this kind of worship, who does, that means what? You have to make the effort. See, Bhagavan is present in everybody. Why are people not recognizing? Yes or no? What is required to recognize the supreme principle which is nearer than the nearest? Sukshmadi Sukshmam. Nearer than nearest. That is, your effort is required. That is what Bhagavan is saying. Whoever takes the right steps and move towards this knowledge with devotion, worshipping me here means study the Vedanta Shastra systematically. They will recognize that I am not very far away. The beauty is you can be in any part of the world, or even some people go to another planet. Some people go to moon, right? When they go to moon also, who is coming along with them? Some people go to moon, right? Who is there within the self or the people who go to the moon? No, pure consciousness within them. Brahma Tattvam is there wherever they go. So you don't need to go in search of Brahman. It is your own true nature. So Bhagavan says, whoever approaches me with devotion, worshipping here means study the Vedanta Shastras, pure jnanam, please understand. All this is knowledge. Tattvamasi, write down all the four Mahavakyas. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Prajnanam Brahma, Ayamatma Brahma, all the four. These kind of Upanishad, one has to study systematically. We're going to start that shortly. Systematically, Upanishad, Brahma Sutras, Bhagavad Gita, you will understand that what? Bhagavan is verily present in you and you are present in Bhagavan. How you are present in Bhagavan? Bhagavan is everywhere. From that standpoint, I am present. That means what? Even physically, you are present in Bhagavan because Bhagavan is all pervading. More closely, if you understand Brahma Jnanam, you are pure consciousness. Bhagavan is also pure consciousness. I told you many times, Tat Tvam Asi. You are that supreme truth. So that means what? If you have to say that I am pure consciousness, Bhagavan is pure consciousness. If you want to have separation, then what you should say? My consciousness is in Bhagavan's consciousness. Bhagavan's consciousness is my consciousness. That means what you are in Bhagavan, Bhagavan is in you. More to give color and explanation, Bhagavan is saying that those who understand, means through worship means jnana yajnam, understand me, the supreme truth. What? They are in me. That means what? Those people are means what? Aikyam. And also I am in them. Means what? Bhagavan is available 24 by 7. No, not like us. They are available only for a few hours, right? Even all the temples, they are closing for some hours, right? Any temple is open 24 by 7? No temple, right? Similarly, here Bhagavan is available always for everybody. What should we do? Bhagavan has done his job. His availability is declared. And he is not partial, non-partial. So all that has been declared. So what is that we have to do? We have to approach Bhagavan. We have to seek Bhagavan. We are seeking so many other things in life, yes or no? What all we are seeking? You are seeking many different things. You are taking away from supreme truth. Seek the truth. Go through the process. Understand Bhagavan. Merge with Bhagavan. Then you are in Bhagavan. Bhagavan is in you. So wonderful shloka. Look at the Padavibhaga Anmaya for this. Samaha aham. Samaha. Samaha means what? You all know. Same. Samaha aham sarvabhuteshu. Sarvabhuteshu. Which vibhakti? Sarvabhuteshu. Something very good. Sarvabhuteshu na me dveshyaha asti na priyaha. So don't become too much of pandita and put naha. The word called naha. Naha na na. Subbu V. So here it is nakaram. Negating. Na me dveshyaha asti na priyaha. Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya. Mai te teshu cha api aham. Lot of words are there. 20. Very good. Lot of you are counting very nicely. Now are you getting more comfortable, all of you? It's becoming a good exercise, right? You are able to analyze all the shlokas. Very interesting. Okay, now let us do Anmaya. Aham samaha. See, small difference. Samaha aham. When you make it aham samaha, it makes more meaning, right? Aham samaha sarva bhuteshu. Aham samaha sarva bhuteshu. Asti na dveshyaha na priyaha me. So there are two groups in this. First is aham samaha sarva bhuteshu. Draw one line. Asti na dveshyaha na priyaha me. So far, one concept is being conveyed. Tu. Now something extra. Tu. Te ye bhajanti mam bhaktya mayi cha aham api teshu. Clear? Anyway, clear? I'll repeat. Second part. Tu. Te ye bhajanti mam bhaktya. So far clear? Ye bhajanti. Tukaram. Go to the third line. Tukaram put in the beginning. Ye bhajanti mam bhaktya. So te ye bhajanti mam bhaktya. Where is te? Te is in the fourth padam. From there you have to borrow. Te ye bhajanti mam bhaktya. Mayi. Now the complex word, the last word. Cha aham api. Chapyaham, I told you, no? Cha plus api plus aham. Cha plus aham plus api. So slightly change anmaya. Clear? Huh? Mayi cha aham api teshu. Clear? Slightly complicated? Are you able to sail through quickly? Huh? Okay, fine. Anvaya is clear. PVA team. PVA team has to say it is clear. Then only because the textbook will come. Very good, excellent. Now look at the meaning. Aham samaha sarva bhuteshu. Aham samaha means what? Aham. I am. Samaha, the same, equanimous, non-discriminative, non-partial. Clear? All those you should add, all the epithets. No partiality. We all say, no, right from our childhood, we always look at either a TV, our teacher is partial to this person. Even some children, they say, my father is partial to my brother or sister, like that. This partiality thought is there, right from the childhood. So Bhagavan is saying right at the outset that I'm impartial. I don't have anybody who is favorable or unfavorable. Aham samaha. Towards what? Sarva bhuteshu, I am the same towards all beings. All beings. Not means Bhagavan is the same for even animals, four-legged animals and two-legged animals. Who are two-legged animals? Anybody who can say who's the two-legged animal? Huh? Shanno astu dvipade shanchatushpade. So if you don't follow dharma, if you are always focusing only on what? Khao, piyo, maja karo, no dharma, nothing. Then you all become what? Two-legged animal. Yes or no? Huh? So Bhagavan is saying towards all beings, I am the same. And he's qualifying that. Same means what? Asti nadveshyaha. There is no one hateful. All is a karmani prayogam. See, if I say nobody, so there is no one who is hateful to me. That means what does it mean? In active voice, I do not hate anybody. Are you getting? We have to understand for you is Bhagavan has no favoritism. So Bhagavan doesn't hate anybody. So don't think Bhagavan is hating me. That is why you're getting all the problems, all the dukkham, right? Why you are getting dukkham? Actually, why you are getting problems? No worries. Because of our own purva janma samskaram, our own karma is coming back. So many people ask, Sir, whatever you may say, sir, it's all I am fated to undergo all this problem. No amount of self-effort will give any benefit. Radha Krishnan sir, correct? Radha Krishnan, correct? So all people say, fate will win or free will win. Which will win? Which will win? But before even you say fate, you should think now. It make you think. The fate that is appearing in front of you today was your free will sometime back in previous Janma. Are you getting the point? Fate is nothing but free will in different form. We used our free will to create some actions. I told enough in the previous sloka. No, about what happens when you do different kinds of karmas, which leaves impressions, right? So what you call as fate or what you call that which comes and affects you in this life is nothing but indiscreetly we used our free will and created some actions that has converted into fate. Free will, the free will that was given to you, if you use it properly and did punyam, you will get sukham in this life. The free will was given to you, adda diddi. Sir, whatever I think I will do. Then what happens? That becomes fate. All that also becomes fate, but comes and affects you. All this Bhagavan is explained in what? Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. So now what you should do? Go and check. You'll understand that. So clear. So Bhagavan, why I'm saying all these things? Bhagavan is the same to everybody. In Brahma Sutras, I'll give you now only I'll give you some tips. In Brahma Sutras, there are at least 3 sutras dedicated to this aspect. Is Bhagavan partial or not? If Bhagavan is impartial, why people are undergoing suffering? Let Bhagavan make everybody happy. Very valid. So, in these 3 sutras, what did no Bhagavan Vedavyasa do? Our body sutra is better. And what did Acharya do? Acharya went and found, took out the gems from Upanishads and supported the sutras that were composed Vedavyasa. You all interested? Next class, I'll then tell you all the sutras. Then you can note down. But now, because this is a very important topic. Because when we bring this subject that Bhagavan is the same, Bhagavan means what should Bhagavan do to all of us? What is our expectancy from Bhagavan? Let me ask a simple question. Quickly, I want to know whether you're in the class or you're all dreaming or sleeping. What is our expectancy? Bhagavan should make us always happy. Bhagavan should give us all the money, possession, everything. I should not get any problems. Nah. Even though I may be focusing on what? Like a two-legged animal. Ahara nidra bhayamaitunanam samanyam etat pashuvir naranam. Nah. So we may keep on doing that, but Bhagavan should give everything. Bhagavan doesn't give that. So Bhagavan is partially think that, isn't it? So Bhagavan does not give either sukham or dukkham to you selectively. The sukham dukkham that comes to you is how? Through my own karma, which Bhagavan distributes. So clear? Now you understanding? Bhagavan is the same towards all beings, and so Bhagavan says, there is no one hateful to me. That means I don't hate anybody. Similarly, na priyaha. So asti na dveshyaha means dveshyaha means what? Person who is what? Who I am hating, hateful. Karmani prayoga, right? So there is no one hateful to me. Add the word to me, me. Okay. Na priyaha me. Should add. Asti na dveshyaha me. Asti na priyaha me. That's what may will come later to me. That may karma should be what? Repeated in both the places. Na priyaha me. So nobody specially dear to me. Sir, is very special, sir, to this person, very close. Say no. Nah. If you go to this person, specially he will take you, special darshan. Allah onnu kidayadu. Bhagavan, whether you are rich or poor, whether you have got, what, a small car, or you got what, an Audi, which is the most expensive. Somebody say no. And that kind of car, no. Whichever you go, you have to get down humbly, follow the process. There is nobody specially dear to Bhagavan, nobody hateful to Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is saying, I am the same to everybody. Right. Then the question, why doesn't Bhagavan bless me with everything, what all I need, including somebody says permanent happiness. Anandam also, you give me permanently. Tu. That's why the important word. Tu means however. Now there is the may I already explained to you. May should be connected to astina dveshaha me, na priyaha me. May means what? To me. So tu, however, te. Te means bahuvachana. Satau te. Those people ye bhajanti mam, who worship me. Here the worship has to start from the beginning stage. What is the beginning stage of worship? Karma, then karma yoga, then upasana, then don't stop there. Upasana, dhyanam, study of Vedanta Shastra systematically. Why is study of Vedanta Shastra important? Anybody? Anybody recognize that? Because this is a process of understanding. Very good, Roshan Kumar. Clarity. Very good. So, process of understanding. It is not standing upside down. Not just saying Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Any amount of chanting, any amount of standing upside down, any amount of visit to Mount Kailash will not get you jnanam. Are you getting the point here? Jnanam is possible only by systematic study Vedanta Shastras. So here, E Bhajanti Mam means what? Those who go through the proper process and study Vedanta Shastra. And that should be done what? Bhaktya. So this word Bhaktya is very important. What is Bhagavan saying? Finally, in the 18th chapter, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataha tato mam tattvato jnatva vishate tadanantaram. You remember the shloka? Recently, 18th chapter we finished. No? Remember that? What did Bhagavan say? Bhaktya mam abhijanati. When the word Bhaktya came, all the people were dancing. No, sir, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, dancing, all the people in Bhajana, 20 people on the stage. Bhagavan Bhakti is Bhakti. He will now jump. Immediately, Bhagavan said, Mam abhijanati. What is abhijanati means what? Knowledge. Then what is Bhaktya? Bhaktya is an attitude, reverence, devotional attitude. It is not some just intellectual gymnasium. It is a very reverential approach to understand the ultimate truth. And what you should understand? Not this is the form of Bhagavan. Bhagavan has got two legs, no? Four hands. Shankha Chakra Gadapane, Dwaraka Nalayachyuta. It is all gone. Initial stage. You have to, what you should do? Tattvataha, in essence. What is really Bhagavan? You have to understand. Satchidananda Swarupam, all pervading everywhere, not limited to one name form in one place. Are you getting what I'm saying? Vedanta is a bit tough, no? You have to be able to think. Huh? So that's why there Bhagavan Bhaktyamam Abhijanati Yavan Yaschasmi. Two things. What is Yavan? What is Yaschasmi? Yavan, who really I am. Yaschasmi, what is my real worth? Am I only supposed to be only in no worth only 1,000 rupees special ticket Tirupati? Now, if I give 1,000 rupees, I'll go to no special entrance into Tirupati. That's all my worth is then. So Bhagavan only worth 1,000 rupees. Huh? Please understand. Yavan Yaschasmi. That is possible only by tattvataha. Tatomam tattvato jnatva vishate tadanantaram. So understand this. Same bhaktya is coming here. Are you getting the point? That's why I told so many things. Yeah, ye bhajanti mam bhaktya with reverence and devotion who worship me. What is bhajanti here? What is bhajanti here? Bhajanti means doing bhajana. People, bhajana, bhajanti, worship. What is the worship here? Here the worship is, please write down here, especially write bhajanti means systematic study of Vedanta Shastra. That's very important. And so we get no deviated here. Here it is what? Bhakti. Once again, we have to go back. How many types of bhaktas are there? How many bhaktas? चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जना सुकृतिनो अर्जुन आर्थो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. भाई keep on repeating. Artha bhakta, artharthi bhakta, jignasu bhakta. Here bhaktya bhajanti is what? You have to first start with what? Jignasu bhakti. Very good. And then move towards Jnani Bhakta. Clear? Huh? So, E Bhajanti Mam means Jignasu Bhakti. Write down. That means what? Start the process of studying scriptures. Yogananda used to say consistently when he was alive that people have lost now the interest study our Shastras. They all want everything just like that. Some re-engineering, something you do, something art you do, something magic will happen. No magic is going to happen. Everybody is hoping tomorrow something will happen. No, everything will change. Nothing is going to change. Let me tell you. Only thing that can change is when you get jnanam, you can see everything from a different light. Drishtim jnanamayim kritva pashed brahmamayim jagate. So here it is not just physical worship but knowledge, study of Shastras. So if you start the process of studying Shastras and understand this consistently, correctly, completely, for those people, that means what? Your effort is required. Bhagavan is everywhere. Unlike the example where Acharya gave, the fire is far away. You have to move physically to the fire to get the heat. Here, where is Bhagavan? Is Bhagavan very far? In Vaikuntham, Kailasam, somewhere. Where is Bhagavan? Bhagavan is nearer than the nearest to you. So even though Bhagavan is nearer than the nearest, why am I not able to recognize? What is stopping me from recognizing Bhagavan? My own avidya, ignorance. So to remove ignorance, what should you do? If there is lack of knowledge, how can I remove the lack of knowledge? How can I remove the lack of knowledge? By dancing, by knowledge alone. ಜ್ಞಾನದಿಂದ ಅಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. My Swamiji used to say. That means what? Only by knowledge you can remove lack of knowledge. So for those people, they realize what? Mayi. That means what? Cha aham api. Mayi. I am also in them or in me. Mayi means here in me. Who are in me? Who approach? E bhajanti mam bhaktya mayi. Mayi means what? Are in me. In me, Saptami, right? So, who approach? Not who take this process, study systematic study Vedanta Shastras, understand Aham Brahmasmi. Bhagavan says they are in me. Suddenly, can you get into Bhagavan? Is Bhagavan, no? It's like in a big container. You jump into it and then you say, I am in Bhagavan. You can only say, I am in one container. How do we say we are in Bhagavan? Again, asking question. Anybody can answer quickly? How do you answer? Only by jnanam. Understand, realize. Realize the truth that I am always in Bhagavan. And that is possible only by recognizing the supreme nature, the higher nature. What is the higher nature of Bhagavan? Para Prakriti, Shuddha Chaitanyam. So that is when you realize you are in Bhagavan. Then what? Bhagavan also specially adds, again, cha aham api teshu. Cha, and I am aham api, also teshu, in them. That means what? Well, Bhagavan has no partiality. Bhagavan is equanimous to everybody. Bhagavan doesn't hate anybody, or Bhagavan doesn't treat anybody as very dear and near to him or her, whichever way you want to think about. Only those people who start the process, means what? As I told you, systematic process from starting from karma, karma yoga, upasana, Vedanta Shastra, Jnanam, will finally realize that I am not the ultimate truth which I am seeking, that Bhagavan. I am actually in that Bhagavan. The same ultimate truth which I am seeking is verily in me. Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi. I am that supreme truth. So, Bhaktyamam Abhijanati Yavan Ischasmi Tatpataha Tatomam Tattvato Jnatva. Look at this sloka. How many times? Jnanam, Jnanam has come. Abhijanati is Jnanam. And Bhaktyamam Abhijanati Yavan Ischasmi Tattvataha. Tattvam, Tattva Jnanam. Then what? Tato mam tattvato jnatva. Tattvato jnatva vishate tadanantaram. So, vishate tadanantaram. So, becomes one with me very soon. So, how does this shloka tie to 9.5? Somebody told 9.5. So, Krishna got deviated. 9.5. Maya tatamidam sarvam. Slokam. Nachamatsthani bhutani pashyame yogameishwaram. So, for now, don't confuse yourself. See, sloka number 4 and 5 are pointing out to how the entire creation happens, how the entire creation is sustained by contactless sustenance. Clear? Huh? So, Vedanta Shastra, you should not do no upside down or no jingoism. Follow the process. There, the way to understand, I have explained already, please go and visit that. Here, you focus on the process. See, important here is, now, Nachamatstani, Bhutani is not the important thing here. There, that is to clarify how Bhagavan provides existence the entire world, even though it is only seemingly real. You understand all those things? No, the screen, the picture, only reality is screen. Unreal picture is being given existence. Similarly, the unreal world is given existence. And so, seemingly, things are in Bhagavan, but actually, Bhagavan is not in them. So, those are all concepts for you to understand about Shuddha Chaitanyam, Brahma Tattvam. Here, I am more interested in reaching Bhagavan. Are you getting the point? See, let Bhagavan create the entire creation, universe. What does it matter whether he created Mars, no, Jupiter, no, Pluto, some other galaxy? Is it really important for me? Next, you understand what I'm saying? What is important for me now? I have to reach Bhagavan and become one. And only when you become one means what? Only when you understand the supreme reality. Why should you do all this, no, circus and gymnastics? The only way to get permanent peace, happiness, absolute bliss. Are you getting the point? Finally, Anandam Brahma. So there is another, mantra in Upanishad, Anandam. So that supreme truth is also pure bliss. Only by knowledge you will be able to get it. So follow the process. Clear? Huh? So here important thing is Bhagavan is there everywhere. Is Bhagavan visible? Unfortunately, this Bhagavan is invisible. If Bhagavan is very visible and comes in a elevator, Bhagavan comes and says, I am Bhagavan. What you will say? No, 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 you come from drama company. You put on the dress and come. I will not trust you. Huh? So Bhagavan is what? That's why Bhagavan says, Ashabdam asparsham arupam avyayam. My real nature is what? I'm beyond all the five objects of the sense organs. Ashabdam asparsham arupam avyayam. Tatha arasam. Arasam means what? Not arasan. Tamil people arasan. Arasana irukkaru, king illa. Arasam means what? Rasam you all know, right? Arasam means what? Tasteless. Arey bhai, what is this Bhagavan? No, tasteless, no form. But raso vaisaha. So your rasam is tasty because Bhagavan is there in that. Please understand. So it's very, so you have to study systematically. I hope you are getting some concept, right? So when Bhagavan is everywhere, so if I ask you, where is Bhagavan? Subramanian sir, somebody told Bhagavan is nowhere. One intelligent person like Cain use the same word. Made it nowhere becomes now here. Here and now, Bhagavan is available. Only we have to make the effort to know Bhagavan. So, what is the differentiating factor between people who understand, realize, know Bhagavan, people who miss out? What is the differentiating factor? Our dedication to study of Vedanta Shastras. Very good. Our Shraddha, our willpower, our consistency, our commitment, our constancy, the three C's. I told you. That is only differentiator. If you now net boil down everything, am I dedicated to study Vedanta Shastras? The answer is yes. Very soon you will attain this knowledge and merge with Bhagavan. So that's what Bhagavan said. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan ischasmi tatputaha tato mam tattato jnatva vishate. What is the important word here? Just there. Tadanantaram. Immediately. It doesn't take a lot of time. So better start now. Never too late. And that's why next sloka is extremely important. We'll chant this sloka now. Come tomorrow to understand the meaning. Tomorrow morning in India, 12 hours from now in other places. One of the most important sloka, which is very inspirational to everybody, all of us. Sloka number 30. So that you spend 12 hours thinking on this. Even the dream you should get in India. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Api Chet Suduracharaha Bhajate Mamananya Bhak साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यक् व्यवसितो हि सः.
श्रीभगवानुवाच अपि चेत् सुदुराचारः भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यग् व्यवसितो हि सः.
Very good. Now all of us together chant this very nice sloka. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Api Chet Suduracharaha Bhajate Mamananya Bhak Sadhureva Samantavyaha Samyak Vyavasito Hi Saha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The word Ananya has come again here. So all of you look at it. We'll come back and understand the meaning in the next class. Very, very interesting. I will stop it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tattate. Krishna 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 Shubhamastu. समस्त सन्मंगलानि भुक्त्या. हरि ओम नारायण नारायण.